Hey, Spiritual Chuck here. Well, what's the old saying? Uh, be careful what you pray for, because you might just get it. So I went from nothing to everything. You want to take a look? Look, everything. Paints, everything. Amazing, huh? Yep, everything's here. Got a little bit of everything. Sure do. Amazing. There's a garbage disposal. Put in about 300 of those in my life. And I'm sitting here in the middle of all of this, doing nothing. You know, Scooby-Doo's really got it right. You can't do anything unless you be. You have to be first. Be in the center of the wheel of life. Don't hold on to the spokes, because you're going to get thrown off. You know, meditation is contemplation. Contemplation is meditation. You meditate on something, you think it through. Think it through as deeply as you can. You allow the answers to come through, and they'll come through. And they'll motivate you for a long time. But then it starts adding up on you again, you know. And so you want to go be still again. But I mean, really be still. And the longer you can be still, or the more thorough you can be in your stillness, the stronger you become in your motion or your movement. So I realize, you know, my 3 or 4 days in the storage unit really have carried me. But I've been doing this for a long time. This meditation, this contemplation, ever since the storage unit, before the storage unit. You know, that baby that's sitting in the shopping cart, you know, just like this, doing nothing, you know. That baby's getting ready to do something. Just watch out, because you enjoy that moment of silence, because that baby's fixing to take off. They're renewing themselves, you know, in the being. So I'm at a beautiful place in northern Georgia, on the side of a mountain, or up in the mountains. I don't even know how to get to town. I don't even know where I'm at. I was talking to the person that brought me up here so much that I didn't even notice where we were. But it's certainly beautiful. And the first morning I woke up with a stillness that I didn't even remember what I did yesterday, you know, kind of thing. And I was okay. I was okay in the moment. But then I started thinking about motives in people, and if I'm okay to be here, and you know, all kinds of things. And then it's like, man, it's taking away my being. Don't let it take my being away. Let it be. Without that being, I don't really have enough love for myself. I don't love myself. And if I don't love myself, then I can't love others. And that was the yoga that Yeshua taught, was bhakti yoga, the yoga of the heart, to help others. So really what's required of me now is to be for a minute. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be good for anybody else, including myself. It's been an interesting, long journey. It's been a beautiful journey. I've been able to give wisdom to people, give my experience, strength, and hope to people. And they've given me back. And I've given, and they've given, and I've given, and they've given. It's just the wheel of life. And that wheel has to continue, but sometimes it feels like it stops. And if it stops, that means you have to stop. Because you're on that wheel. You're on that bicycle of life. And if you don't stop with the bike, then you're gonna go right over the handlebars, or something's gonna happen. It's like if you get too lopsided and you neglect your beingness, then you'll find out that you can't do much after that. It's like, and I've been doing a lot. I just about overdid it, before I just wound up. You see people on the streets, living on the streets, and they've overdone it. You can tell they've overdone it. And then someone comes along and gives them $1,000, or something, and they're happy, but they're still challenged now they're challenged to do even more. So it's like, it's really strange. It's a strange dichotomy of our life, of Scooby-Doo.